Hey everyone, this is the Maze, and today I'm gonna check this out. What's going on in the afterlife? You know, afterlife is life. You have game, you have afterlife. It's life. Life game. You start it, you can't stop it. I mean, it's impossible. Impossible to stop this. Afterlife is life. Life game. So after I lost some games. Check this out. What's going on with the others? Who is active? What's going on with the guys? Who is active? I mean, she is active. I saw her name in the lobby always, and I play with her many times, or at least 3 times I play with her. She's a honest player. I mean, she's not chatting and so on. But you know, the other guys, I don't know. And Krogan is active also. The top one player, top two player, I guess today. So she had like 1750 maybe. My highest rating is also 1750. So similar stuff. I mean, similar rating, but not similar playing style. At least this guy is reporting games, or he reports sometimes, or reports always the games. Alright, let's see. So he didn't get a chatter. And Phoenix as an opponent. She didn't get a chatter. I mean, I always get, I don't know. But you know, it's a lot of players in the afterlife, and everybody is low rated. So it's very annoying when you have to play hardcore games versus the low rated player. I mean, low rated, and maybe he's top player, I don't know. Or he's just passing the points, or I don't know, just throwing away the points. Right, so she's a dwarf. Interesting one. Yes, and it's football is good versus undead, but you know, I don't like this. Well, I like it anyway. It's an anti-ghost something. I like this anyway. When she said, "Come up with ghosts," I don't care. I'm not bad anyway. It's very good stuff, seems like. So she also have to play her best, I guess, to win this. Because today the low-rated players are very strong. Wow! Wow! Alright, so he's brave. I also start sometimes with bet, just for fun. It's a very good start anyway, but hard to play it out. Very hard. I had some games, and I think I win sometimes with bet. Very rarely. Usually I lose it somehow. I lose it. Bet and ghosts and everything, and just fun to play it. So seems like she don't have to play hardcore today. Finally she got an opponent, normal opponent. Maybe just I get hardcore players always. I don't know. She's leveling the footpad and the dirt, seems like. Most of the players, over 1700, they decide what to level. Most of the players, and they try to build up, two good units, and just that's the game today. 2 or 3 good units and it's a win. Or just one. The very pros, just one unit. One unit, and one unit beats everything. But it's very hard to level one unit. Very hard. Sometimes I did it once with the warlord walk ladder, but it's very hard. Oh no, the bet is done. It's thunder. The bet is died. I'm sad. The bet is died. The thunder. Always the thunder. I hate this unit. Anyway, there, zombie it. Zombify. Oh, how to say this? Zombie brains. It's so fun when a lot appear. It's fun. Well, not always funny. Depends on your units. I mean, you have a lot of melee units, you're ready for it, but not always. You're going with mages. This guy is very unlikely. You go with mages, and this guy is coming, or archers. I don't know. And this guy is coming a lot. But yeah, it's a lot. Maybe a lot, seems like. Not beginner. George. York. Or I don't know. York. Yeah, York. Probably. I'm sorry. I don't know how to spell it. how to say it. Let's see that's footpad recruitment. I don't like them, to be honest, but you play against undead, he's not bad. He's very good with the impact damage and the universal unit, range damage and decent melee damage. Of course, not the best damage dealer because the defense, he has 70% defense in the forest and mountain and hill and everything. Here he has 70% also. 70% defense. So hardcore defender. How to say this? But the resistance is just messy. As you can see, the resistance is, it's mess. Versus the melee unit, it's a mess. To use him as a tank or as a shield unit versus melee unit, messy, very messy unit, I guess. And 70%, but he dies. So I don't know. Just like the poacher is also not for. It's 60% defend in the forest, but messy, messy defender. So he's not a fighter anyway. Just keep in mind. But his dodger is very strong. His dodger is very strong. As a melee defender also. That's the problem with him usually. His dodger is too strong and just kills everybody. And then he dies because he cannot take the damage. But he kills. The level 3 is very dangerous on front line. The level 3 poacher. The huntsman. I don't know. Probably huntsman its name. Marksman, the level 3. Trapper, huntsman. Yeah, huntsman. Alright, let's be just new player. Yeah, huntsman. He is very strong on the front. Also on the front line. But it's a dangerous defense. Anyway, he kills everybody with the dodger because you upgrade the melee damage and the range damage, and he is dangerous. Usually he's stuck on the front. I mean, in my experience, he's stuck on the front line in the forest. Usually have to use him on the front line, usually. But marksman, so there's no way to don't, no way to not play, no way to not play it. Just have to play this guy. I mean, this guy is awesome. Oh, the bat leveled. The bat is living. Dwarf can take it easy. These zombies, I mean, it's very easy. The bat is not that easy. That's 60%. But you never know what happens. There's a lot of zombies there when. But you know, there is nothing behind. Only one dark adept level 1. Just nothing behind. So it's a good shield, but nothing behind. But you know, at least he is not a masterpiece. This guy, I mean, not playing the master zombie swan. I mean, at least he's playing well, but he don't know how to level the others, or he don't want to level the other guys. At least a beginner in the Afterlife game. I mean, I never see beginners. They're just hardcore always. Hardcore players always. Hardcore player, 1200 rating. That's good hardcore. Hardcore game, very good. Hardcore game, 1200 rating. Hardcore. That's good hardcore gameplay. I mean, 1200 and taking the rating. Yeah, that's the ugly thing in the Afterlife. I mean, you play a lot and it's hardcore. And 1400 everybody and 1200 and 1400 everybody, and that's the hardcore. So there is, I don't know what's going on in this league, but at least today I played with Phoenix. She was not very nice. I mean, in the game she didn't go hardcore. She wasn't hardcore, or she was angry, I don't know. She didn't play her best versus me. I was happy very, or she was in bad mood, and I don't know. She was in bad mood, I guess, and she lost. Of course, he have to go hard versus me. Of course, I mean, I'm not that weak usually. But today a 1200 rating beat me in 10 turns. 10 turns. Or 5 turns. Maybe 5 turns or 10 turns. 1200 rating or 1400 rating beat me very hard. And not just one. A lot. Maybe a lot. Pitch or what was. No, the other was the name. Not just that one. Other name also. I don't know the nicknames. I don't remember. I just remember the rating usually is very low. Phoenix is very soft today. Not level 3, not 2 strikes or anything from the just the outlaw strong. Very soft today. The outlaw is strong. She don't care about PFs. Just unit, just a defender, just a shield unit. But you know, there's no ghosts anyway. No ghosts, no bet. Just one bet left. Not that dangerous. Damage is not that dangerous. The bet range is not the damage. The bad strange is different. But usually hardcore players plays the bet. Usually for fun. For fun, but not really hardcore play, because you know, if the opponent is hard, you cannot afford to get the bet, because the bet is very low damage. You have to go with dark adepts and so on, because you need damage. So you can't afford the bet as a shield. You need skeleton shield or ghoul shield or ghost shield units, and you need damage, because hardcore. Every game is hardcore in nowadays. I mean, people know how to play today. The new players also, but there is no new players. It's always the same, I guess, just different nicknames. I mean, I think multiple accounts. So I don't know what's going on in the Afterlife, but I guess multiple accounts. Unfortunately, a lot of multiple accounts happened, I guess, because you know there is no point. I mean, if you have less than 1500, then you are a beginner, right? And you play like a hardcore machine. It's just amazing. Well, the people almost beat me under. The people beat me under 1600. I had 1700. The people beat me under 1600. Not people, these hardcore losers, hardcore rating takers. Not the people. The people are normal. Just the hardcore rating takers. They never report the game, only versus you. You know? That's the hardcore. Oops, the dwarf is down. He was in the forest. Forest dwarf. Oops, sorry. Yeah, he was a forest dwarf. She's in very bad mood. I mean, just very weak day. Unfortunately, I analyzed this, but I wanted to find a good game of her. So that day wasn't a good day to choose from the games. I didn't choose. I mean, just have a look. I didn't choose this game. Just have a look. I was curious. Did she get the hardcore players, the hardcore rating takers? But seems like no. I mean, she's normal. I mean, he's normal. George is normal. Jorg is normal. Or George, if French. If Spanish, I don't know how to say Spanish. Jorg or George. No, I don't force this. Mess up. I mess up with languages. Maybe Jorg, if German or Spanish. I don't know. Spanish, not your, I don't know how to say, how they say. But it's interesting to think on it. Interesting. Whoops, another mess up. Ooh, it was the bet. Wow, wow, the bet. Wow, the bet to this guy. You underestimate the bet. You were noob. You underestimate the bet. And the beginner again. With this zombie stuff. The was very tired, you know, just good game anyway.